Boys and girls, ladies and germs, carriers of COVID-19. Welcome back. So I hope that you guys have been watching those videos that I've sent. I've sent two, and I'm going to send some more. And I'm trying to give you or paint a picture of what search and rescue really looks like for a firefighter. First one, middle of the day, as a firefighter runs in to perform search and rescue at the start. You go from a middle of the afternoon, bright sunny day to into a building you can't see anything, and that's the purpose of seeing that video. It gets dark in there, very confusing, very fast if you don't know what you're doing. The second one is a representation of the hazards involved with search and rescue. What we're talking about here, the limitations of our personal protective gear. The firefighter goes in with three children inside, is able to find the first, has trouble finding the other two. The heat is extreme, and there's some issues that happen with him. If you have not watched these videos, I'm encouraging you to do so. And like I said, I am going to try and find a few more to post up there for you guys to see. Let's get started. Practice situational awareness. Look for signs of key fire behavior indicators, particularly those associated with rapid fire development. Listen, feel, and watch for changes in the environment. So right here, would be a burn tank, basically where they're going in and practicing their skill. And what we're looking at, if you're paying attention, understand what we're looking at here. We're looking at what's called a flashover or a rollover. Everything inside this compartment is beginning to heat up, and everything at some point is going to go up with it, with the fire at the same time. So we should recognize this is not a place we're supposed to be. We have two options: one, cool it off and stop the process, or two, bail out because it's going to get bad real fast. Recognize the physical effects of obscured vision in those videos. You can see this. You get very disoriented very quickly. We have with basic situations, we understand right surge and left surge, right hand on the wall, left hand on the wall, and you're on the ground and you're swinging your arms and legs and tools, the handle of a tool, trying to find anything that feels association with a body. Fear, and I'm telling you, I don't care who you are, there is a bit of fear for everyone, and I think fear is healthy because at least it keeps you grounded in that you're not a superhero. You're only can only do so much. So fear is healthy. It's important to have. Claustrophobia is something, if you have, you need to be aware of. Just suiting up in your gear and putting the bottle on, you can kind of help pretty quickly if you're claustrophobic. And then getting inside these buildings, if you have this problem, it's something you're going to work your way through. And panic can't happen. Panic is something we cannot allow to happen. We have to maintain control of ourselves, and sometimes it's important to kind of stop for a second, take a deep breath, talk to yourself. It's okay. I've got everything covered. I know what I'm doing. Right? Overcoming physical effects of obscured vision. Remain calm, control your breathing, maintain situational awareness, make sure you're aware of where you're at, stay in contact with your partner. You do not want to lose your partner anyway. And this is where I really wish we were together, because this is how you can quickly tell what search and rescue is all about as we do this in the classroom. And I'm sorry we're not. Focus on your assigned task. Rely on others' senses and seek professional assistance if needed. Ask for some psychological help after certain bad situations might have happened. List three actions that firefighters can take to better prepare themselves for survival in hazardous conditions. Something for you guys to do. Mayday situation, one of our terms we had to go through. So what constitutes a mayday? Air emergencies, where you have a issue with your bottle, you can't receive air, or you've gone low and can't find your way out. Lost and disoriented is that same kind of thing. You're in a spot, you just don't know where you're at, and you need to get out. Entanglement, where you are trapped inside something, and you got yourself tangled up in something. Rapid fire development, things start to change very quickly. And collapse or trap, which you're looking at a victim here, a firefighter who is in the building, has collapsed, and now he's trapped in that situation. Determine tenability. Okay, so tenability basically means, can you survive in this environment? Unattainable environments may remain tenable for firefighters if no evidence of structural collapse and heat levels and duration of operations stay within acceptable limits of your PPE. So your bottle has to last long enough, and your turnouts can handle. As we did do some research on this, they'll handle up to about 1,000 degrees. You're not going to get close to that, but your turnouts will last up that degree. Determine tenability. Environment can change swiftly due to the following: sudden or unexpected fire spread and temperature increase, loss of structural stability and possible collapse, and building up of smoke and products of combustion. And remember, the smoke and the products of combustion are what burn. It's not the materials. So as that smoke builds, product of combustion builds, heat builds, we have that spontaneous flashover. It does not make it attainable for us. If environment becomes unattainable, personnel must be alert. Personnel should evacuate or take shelter in a safe haven. IC must notify all personnel evacuate or take shelter. And radio commands can go through. Mayday, Mayday means basically I'm in trouble. Clear the airway so we can hear what's going on. From the IC's command system, person on the outside recognizing something's going wrong. We have three air blasts from the engine. The engine's going to blast their horn 3 times successfully. You're going to stop. They're going to air blast 3 more times in succession. That is a clear signal to those inside the building to bail out. Something's going wrong. Let's talk about safe haven. Occupants may be in a safe haven. Okay, and so what we're looking at here is safe locations for people to be in. Firefighters can use door control and safe havens as survival procedures. Notify IC if you seek shelter in a safe haven. So we got the fire in the back room back here. Okay, if you can see it. And the smoke, because the doors were open, you got a closet here that's filling with smoke, which means we're going to have radiant heat here, right? And the door's open, so it's down the hallway into the kitchen, into the living room, and beginning to spread into all the other bits of rooms. This door and this door are closed. This would be the bathroom. This will be a place where people will hide. They're gonna hide here because they've got the bathtub, they've got the toilet, they've got concrete ground sometimes or tile floor that's cooler. And so this tends to be a safer place for people to feel they can hide. A bedroom, far corner near a window or under a bed, is probably where younger people are going to hide, or when people get trapped, they're going to move themselves further away from the heat source. So we understand these to be basically safe havens, locations where people can hide themselves. And you need to be aware of this as well. Things get way out of control. Here you go. You're coming in this building here. You're looking for the heat. You come in. All of a sudden, we've got a flashover situation. I bail myself into the bathroom, close the door. I'm in a safe haven. It's cooler. And I can actually manage this for a little bit longer until people can get in and help me. Um, so this is what a safe haven is, and I just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up right here. I'm going to go ahead and post a couple of questions associated with this video, and you guys will take care of that. Okay, I appreciate it very much, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.